Hey everybody, it's Eddie J on Crypto for GrowMyBag.tv. I hope you're having a good one. What's good, what's good, what's good? There's a lot of news today. Apparently, Bernstein is saying that the launch of the Trump meme coin is signaling chaos for the crypto space, especially with regard to regulation. And you know what? I don't think they're wrong. I do not think they're wrong. I laid out yesterday or during last night's show that, during the first term, there was a hotel involved and everybody would just go to that hotel and stay there and pay exorbitant rates. Exorbitant rates, right? Okay, cool. Now, with the coin, you don't even have to stay at the hotel. You don't even have to stay at a hotel, and he doesn't have to pay anybody's salaries. It's all straight up going to his pocket because one entity owns 80% of the Trump meme coin. Now, one might ask, well, who owns it? I'll give you a few guesses and, only one of them is going to matter. So I think Bernstein's report is on point. On point. Then you've got Justin Sun dropping another $75 million into World Liberty Financial. That's the Trump-backed company. And guess what they did? They went out and bought AAVE, Link, and TRX. They bought TRON's coin. Justin Sun's coin. I wouldn't be doing anything with regard to Justin Sun. I told you before, I wouldn't touch anything that's involved with him. And it's scary to think that the new regime's company would actually get in bed with Justin Sun. That's scary. So going back to Bernstein's report, can you say dead on with that? When you look at the whole picture, dead on. The mishandling of the Melania coin, just look at the amount of outflows, the amount of liquidations that happened because they launched Melania. They didn't think. So we're expecting a bunch of people that couldn't even handle the launch of two meme coins to actually get a grip on crypto. Whoever advised them, they should be fired. They should be fired. Talk about fumbling the bag. That's ridiculous. Here's a bag full of money that's a gift that's just going to keep on giving, and you fumble it. You go from a high of 77 down to, I think it's at 39.40 right now. That was a mistake. That was an absolute mistake, especially when you think about most of the people that bought the coin, after Team 1, Team 2 wallets, most of the people that bought the coin were new investors in crypto. Not just in the coin, but in crypto. Yeah, that was not bright. That was not bright at all. So there are some people that are shorting it. And, I know one of our community members shorted Trump meme coin. And he says he made about 300%. Truth be told, believable. Believable. What else is going on? You've got Ryan Fournier of Students for Trump. Now, we all know that whatever you do on a blockchain is visible to the world, right? Well, Ryan is being accused of doing a rug pull on the TikTok meme coin. And he's saying, no, he didn't do it. You have people in the comments saying, hey, dude, we know your wallet and we can see everything on the blockchain. So, all these allegations out there about a rug pull, and I'm sitting back and I'm just thinking to myself, this is not pretty for Buddy Boy. In no way is this pretty. So if that's a rug pull, I'm kind of unsurprised. I really am not surprised. Not at all. Look at the person. Look at what they're involved in. There should be no surprise there. None. Jack. Then you have Elon Musk. This might be some of the biggest news out there. Elon Musk has now taken sole ownership or control over the Department of Governmental Efficiency. Why is that? Vivek Ramaswamy has exited stage left. And it's supposedly because he's going to run for the Ohio governorship. Maybe. It's a good way to get out of doing a job that you really don't want, especially since you have to share power, and the person that you share power with, well, you're not really sharing the power. The power is going to flow through the guy who did the wrongful salute at the inauguration. And I'm sitting back and I'm saying to myself, I have no idea what this department is going to do. Oh, excuse me, not a lot of sleep. Sorry. And it's because when they first announced it was we're going to save $2 trillion. Then they started walking that back to maybe we'll get to $1 trillion. What are you really doing? And then they're facing a lawsuit over hiring disclosures. Apparently, there's a lack of hiring disclosures. You're a government agency. You must disclose. That's a very, very cut and dry, right? Government agency, you must disclose your hiring practices, policies, and disclose who's been hired. Period. And so I really wonder about who's getting jobs there. What are they actually going to be tasked to do? Because getting to $2 trillion in terms of government savings, that's going to be hard. I don't think you're going to go to the military and say, can't buy that $500 hammer. Because it wasn't the $500 hammer. Right? $498 went to something else. So just saying, I think that there are opportunities to save in government, obviously. But putting that number so high in terms of we're going to save, I'm sitting back and I'm going, no, fix the other side. Stop giving tax cuts. It's not how much you're spending on real stuff. It's how much you're losing because of tax cuts. Because who are you giving the tax cuts to? The wealthy. Stop thinking of things in terms of politics. Don't do that. Remove yourself from that. Push that to the side and say to yourself, has either party ever done anything for me? Right? And if you're not wealthy, the answer to that is no. I would argue there are definitely, at this point in time, 3 classes in the United States. Wealthy, rich, poor. Middle class? No. No, that's not a thing anymore. You have the rich that are about to be wealthy and have the rich that are about to be poor. Period. Wealthy, the rich that are about to be wealthy, then the rich that are about to be poor, and the poor. I honestly think that's the way it is. Which means that you need to learn how to do your own research, know your entries and exits, and absolutely invest deliberately. That's the GMB 3. Use that model, you'll do a little bit better. I'm not telling you what to buy. I'm telling you how to learn how to buy, how to learn how to invest. Don't just pay attention to what they say. Pay attention to what they do. Okay? Because I'm looking at the launch of the Trump meme coin, the purchasing of all kinds of digital assets by a company backed by the new regime, and I'm sitting back and I'm kind of going, huh? You bought TRX? It's basically your way of giving back some money to Justin's son. Like, seriously? I really do wonder about certain things. I really, really do. And, the Department of, Governmental Efficiency is facing a lawsuit over those disclosures. That's a big deal. That's a very big deal. Vivek gets to walk away and go, yeah, I was there. I helped set it up, but I'm not all about all that. He got away just before, the stuff, hitting that spinning thing called a fan. I mean, think about it. He's avoided it. Elon's going to have to do it. Now you have to wonder yourself, Elon's got several different companies that he runs, supposedly directly. And he's going to run the DOGE? Yeah. Yeah. I want to see how that works out. Is Elon getting paid? Probably not. Probably not. Wrong salute to the whole country, to the whole world. Not the smartest thing, but he's going to get away with it. Oh, no, that's not what he meant. Yeah, okay. Then you've got Bybit. This is actually pretty cool. Bybit introduced copy trading for gold and forex markets. That's huge. Bybit is expanding into different areas, and that includes them expanding, deeply or more or further into Europe. Just saying, you might want to pay attention to moves that Bybit's doing. You might want to pay attention. And with the Trump coin out there and the Melania coin out there, Solana took it on the chin. Everybody's saying that Solana had congestion problems. How do you have congestion problems when supposedly you could handle, 1 million transactions per minute? Go look at the volume from Trump coin and Melania. It's not that high. It's not that high at all. Barely registers. And you had congestion problems? Because now everybody's blaming Coinbase because they couldn't get their coins off. And I'm sitting back and I'm going, it's specific to Solana. It's specific to Solana. So Solana had congestion, and Coinbase is being criticized for not moving fast enough for people that wanted to remove their Solana from off the exchange. And I'm sitting back and I'm just saying to myself, I know these sound like two different things, but to me, they look related. They don't necessarily have to be, but they look related. Could just be me, but really, it's looking like it's related. Now, Coinbase is being demanded of Coinbase to show proof of reserves and to do an audit because people have issues over their operational transparency because they're not saying what the problem is. Nice. Oh, that's awesome. That's so brilliant, Coinbase. Come on, are you serious? I would definitely be looking at Solana. Solana's not looking good, but here's the problem. Solana's not going to take it on the chin. Because the Trump team is going to say, well, it's because of all that Trump traffic. That's why Solana, ran into problems. Go Trump. And I'm sitting back and I'm going, yeah, nah, that's not it. The volume was not, it was nice, but it wasn't high. It wasn't crazy. It was not crazy. But you're talking about a blockchain that touts we can do 1 million transactions per second. 1 million transactions per second. How many of those transactions get dropped? Do you have to say anything else? Is there anything else after that? I'm just sitting here and I'm looking at the whole thing and I'm just going, yeah, that's kind of comical. That's kind of comical. Pay attention, people. Pay attention. There's a lot of stuff going on and you could do better. You can do better. I think Coinbase should probably speak up and be like, yeah, that's not an us problem. If you're talking about a single coin, that's not an us problem. There are even allegations that say there's, that Coinbase is staking other people's coins without their permission. Have you forgotten? Because I think that's like the dumbest thing said. Have you forgotten? Not your keys, not your crypto. This is very simple. When you buy crypto on an exchange and you leave it on that exchange, that crypto isn't yours. The value of the crypto is yours, but the crypto is not yours. Those are different things. For some of you, it might be a little too technical, but those are different things. I buy a coin, it's worth $100. I didn't buy a coin. I bought the value of the coin because the actual coin is owned by Coinbase. They've earmarked the value of that coin for you while it's still on their exchange. Now, if you want to take your coin and go home, sure. Now the coin goes with you. In other words, the value of the coin that you purchased is yours, and you can trade in that value or demonstrate, I want the coin that underlies that value. Great, you can go away. But until you walk away with that coin, you're leveraging Coinbase's and any centralized exchanges custodial services, not your keys, not your crypto. Now, if you move your coin to a non-custodial wallet and you have custody of that wallet, you have custody of those keys for that wallet, well, then it's your key, your crypto. I know it's a hard concept. I know it's difficult for people to actually understand, and I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny. It's why there's bank insurance. When you go over 250 grand, that first dollar, $250,000, $250,000, $1. That $1 is not insured. So if that bank goes belly up, you're only guaranteed to get back that 250 at some point. You're not guaranteed to get back that $1. See what I mean? Same concept. Anyway, you know what we should do? That's right. We should go over the numbers. Let's do this. All right. So now we've got this week, we have a lot of earnings coming in. P&G, Procter & Gamble, Netflix, Johnson & Johnson, American Express, Intuitive Surgical, GE Aerospace, Abbott Laboratories, Verizon, Texas Instruments. You have a lot of companies coming in with numbers this week. Let's not forget about Interactive Brokers, okay? I want to pay attention to that. Travelers, I want to pay attention to. DR Horton, I would pay attention to. Retail side. Discover Financial Services, any kind of financial or insurance firm I'm paying attention to. Just calling that out for you so you have a better idea what's going on. So nothing going on Tuesday, nothing on Wednesday, jobless claims on Thursday, existing home sales on Friday, consumer sentiment, final consumer sentiment on Friday, S&P U.S. services PMI. Okay, cool. So you get some PMI information, S&P PMI information. Current crypto fear and greed index is at 76, step from yesterday. DeFi Llama, we have a $131.998 billion in total value locked. Might as well say 132, down a little bit. Then you've got Bitcoin fighting to stay above 100. It's currently at 103,820. This is a good place. Yes, it's a drop from all the way up here at 109 down to here, but it's a good place. Now I want you to pay attention to this. We're fighting to stay above this resistance level at about 102,722, right? We're fighting to stay above that resistance because look at it. That resistance started way back here with the 20-day moving average. And then you saw it. Bam, 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 bam. You started seeing it. This is why I tell people, pay attention. Do your own research. Do some simple chart analysis, and you can see things as they happen. Just saying, we can all learn a lot from doing our own research, right? Knowing our entries and exits, and absolutely investing deliberately. Just saying, we got to do these things. Now, looking at the big board, I'm sitting back and I'm going, wow, there are a lot of opportunities here. There are a lot of opportunities. Like, I can't even think about, certain things. I'm kind of like, oh man, like look right there, SUI. I'm into SUI. I'd want SUI, XLM, XRP, ETH, BCH, BTC, Solana, ADA. I'm not gonna buy any more Solana. I dumped Solana. I dumped Solana while it was still high because I started seeing it come down. When I saw not insufficient funds, when I saw congestion, I was like, they're having problems. Oh, I'm out. I'm going to take the profits that they had because it went really high. I'm going to take my profits and go home, right? But I'm looking at Cardano, BNB. BNB is always good. BNB is a part of the connective tissue of Web3. No matter what people tell you, it is a part of the connective tissue of Web3, and I'm absolutely all about it. And there are a few out there that I would be looking at, right? HBAR is another one. There are just a ton of opportunities. And what do? I kind of look at the numbers and I kind of go, yeah, there's some good stuff going out there. That's cool. XRP is still doing well year to date, even though it's down to 310, right? But its high is $3.84. Not bad. Solana still not doing bad year to date, but I think they're starting to take it on chin. You see that downward move right there, 7.63 in the past 24 hours. Just saying. Like I said, BNB, I'm very interested. Very, very, very interested. And do I think they can get there? Yep. But this is why we created the GMB Crypto Tracker, because we can see things as it happens. Bonk is down. Bonk had been up. I want to tell you something. When Trump came out, Solana and a few meme coins had gone up. But now look at this precipitous fall of Bonk, 13.9. It might as well say 14%. It's got a GMB X factor of 0.98. Do I think it could come back? Could. Right? Who else is down? I'm not going to mention that coin because it's crap. Beam is down 8.17%. GMB X factor of 1.20. That could come back. Never heard of this one. Heard about Giga Chad, but really don't know anything about it. It's got a GMB X factor of 0.3. Could it do it? Sure, why not? XDC is down 9%, GMB X factor of 0.63. Could it do it? I don't know why it was up all those days. Last week it was up. I don't know why it was up. XDC does not impress me. Same thing with IOTA. Two supposed ISO 222 coins. Neither one of them impressed me. IOTA is down 8.39% with a GMB X factor of 15.21. Are they going to make it? No. That GMB X factor? No. Hedera is down 8%. Can Hedera make it back with that GMB X factor of 0.69? Absolutely. To me, that's a buying opportunity. So you see what I'm doing? I'm paying attention to what the GMB X factor is and what the coin is. Do I believe in that coin? And I'm thinking, yep, could get that. Let's see. Movement is a coin that people have been paying attention to. It's down 9% with a GMB X factor of 1.12. I'd have to do a little bit more research on this one. I know a couple of people in the community, in GMB community, have it, but yeah, I can see it coming back. Jupiter down 10%. Oof, that's painful. 10%. And I just sit there and just kind of go, yeah, okay. Dog with Hat down 8%. GMB X factor of 2.45. Do I think Dog with Hat can make it? I have my doubts now. Because the oxygen in the room for Solana meme coins is now taken up by Trump and Melania. Shocker there. Fartcoin down 18.72% with a GMB X factor of 0.47. Can it come back? Yeah, because it's just a crazy funny name for a coin. So absolutely. EtherFi is down 10%, 10.49%, GMB X factor 3.93. My answer is no. And there's Melania, down 53.99%. A GMB X factor of 1.87. Nope. I don't think so. Then you've got the official Trump coin, down 28%. 38.52 is what it's trading at right now with a GMB X factor of 0.91. Oof. Just saying. BitTensor is down. BitTensor is down 8.86% with a GMB X factor of 0.86. Do I think it can make it? Yep. Absolutely. All right. VThor is up. Wow, 191%. Who saw that coming? I have a little bit of VThor, but I have no intention of doing anything with it. It's just going to sit there. It's from VeChain. Who else is down that I can pay attention to? Up that I can pay attention to. Radium is up 7.96%. GMBX factor of 1.19. AI16Z is up 7.59% with a GMBX factor of 1.70. Yes, I think it can come back. I think it can come back even harder than that. AAVE up 5.65%, and this is the last one because I have that 5% rule. Up 5.65% with a GMBX factor of 0.81. Absolutely. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. They've got like 64% of the DeFi market. Absolutely. I like AAVE. Anyway, everybody, this is Eddie J on crypto for growmybag.tv. I hope you like what I'm doing. If you do me a favor. Smash the likes. Absolutely subscribe to the channel. And you know what? Pay attention tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I do my live for the crypto overflow. You want to know something else? You should go over to growmybag.tv/sign-up. Why? You should become a big bagger. We've got our next private video conference going on football on Super Bowl Sunday. It's at 1 p.m. It's not going to interfere with anything. And you'll love it. We go over a whole bunch of things. Our buying techniques, what we're going to buy, all that kind of stuff. How we're buying it, all of it. And it's a lot of fun. We've got a crazy group of characters, and it's growing. And we'd like to see you join and become a big bagger. Anyway, this is Eddie J on crypto for growmybag.tv, and I hope you have a good one. Bye-bye.